YouTube, welcome back to episode 16 of the Final Whistle podcast. You got me, your host, on your top right, Mike. To my left, we have Chris. Right next to Chris, all the way top left, we got Sad. To my bottom, right below me, we got Terrence. Center bottom of the screen, we got Simon. And we have a special guest today, all the way bottom left, we have Jay. First topic we're getting into is the Jalen Waddle trade. I will say the Broncos finally have their wide receiver one in Jalen Waddle.
I definitely need to get the fuck up out of there. I'm gonna be real. He had
Out
to
of
go.
Miami?
Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
You know what's so crazy? I know Mike and Sid gonna get into some shit. I want to say this, bro. I met this man at the airport when I was working at the airport. I rented this man a car. He wrecked that bitch, by the way. I told him to his face he needs to get out of Miami, and he gave me that. He gave me that look like you right, but I can't say shit. So I'm just happy for Jalen Waddle, bro. I'm glad that he got somewhere where he not gonna be a bottom feeding team. The Broncos with Sean Payton, they cool. I know Mike and Sid about to get into some shit, so I'm gonna let them go at it. But
I'll say this real quick. I'll definitely say this. What you gonna say real quick, Jay?
Go.
I was gonna say this. To me personally, I'm glad that Jalen Waddle got out of the Dolphins for the simple fact because like even outside of because if you have to look at he's like literally like the only weapon that the Dolphins had.
Divine.
I mean that really produced though. That really
Devon Achan didn't produce.
But without him, Waddle's stats are less than what they were last season. Honestly, they might be more just because how many targets he would have gotten.
I was getting 12 passes thrown at him on top of running it damn near another 20.
He's like a mini McCaffrey, like 0.5.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Like he's not fully McCaffrey, but he's kind of like McCaffrey. They got him out, receiver, running back.
He decent.
I will say this: Broncos didn't need Waddle, but it definitely put them over the edge now.
Thank you.
I'm gonna let Sed get to it though, because Sed and Mike been itching for this.
I'm gonna let Mike go. Cause Mike, I'm gonna need you to tell me the 15 receivers you think better than Cortland Sutton.
Before I go, Terrence, you ain't gonna say that the man wrecked the car. You ain't had to go that deep into the
No, he did. His ass brought that Wagoner back and fucked the whole back bumper up on that bitch. And it's cool because I got him to buy damage waiver the next time. But bro, that man fucked that hoe up.
Hold on.
The next time.
Hold on. So say you said receiver who's low key better than Cortland Sutton?
No, I said Mike got to tell me the 15 the 20 receivers he said better than Cortland Sutton.
Because Mike doesn't think Cortland Sutton's Mike thinks that the Broncos finally got their number one receiver. He doesn't think they've had a good number one receiver yet.
Alright, I got you a whole list right here in my hand. Starting off, Jason, Puka Nacua, CeeDee Lamb, A.J. Brown, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Chris Olave, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Smith, Devontae Adams, George Pickens, Nico Collins, Jameson Williams, Mike Evans, Emeka Ibuka, Drake London.
Okay, that's the first one that I heard.
Hold on.
No, he kind of lost me about halfway.
He lost me a four though.
And DJ Moore.
DJ who?
DJ Moore.
Nah, I can't do
that. Let me go at it with this. DJ Moore haven't did shit the last 2 years compared to Cortland Sutton. Emeka Ibuka dropped off at the end of the year to the point where we thought, what was the other dude?
You can't just
he got hurt because only had one season.
Right,
You're putting one season over multiple.
And then even George Pickens, if he was still with the Steelers, you wouldn't say George Pickens over Cortland Sutton.
DJ Moore, you're gonna say that even with Pickens not showing up for certain games and losing the Cowboys games is better.
I would definitely take George Pickens over Cortland Sutton.
I would.
You sleep.
You're telling me
he was sleeping for a minute. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
you're telling me if
all I'm gonna say is Cortland Sutton was the go-to person on third down. You don't go who do you go to on third down when you need the yardage? You go to your number one receiver. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
He came up clutch multiple times. All right, cool. All right, say your first five again. Your first
We
five or
are lighters.
six.
First
Look how
five.
lighters.
You want my
Your
first
first
five?
five.
Jason, Puka, CD, AJ Brown, Jamar Chase. That's my first five.
Lost me at AJ Brown because what have AJ Brown did better than Cortland Sutton? They kind of damn near on the same path right now.
You could
And
say they're equal
then
almost.
the rest of them, I'm not even going to debate. But some of them names was forced because even T. Higgins, he ain't
Maybe
that
I'm a
much different than Cortland Sutton.
He said T. Higgins.
okay.
T.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm a little bit biased, fellas, because my NFL knowledge isn't the best. I'm more of an NBA basketball guy. However, my boy, I know it's fucking Nico Collins. Why are we talking about Nico?
I did mention.
No, he mentioned Nico. He mentioned Nico. Cool.
Oh, he did. Okay. I was about to say, hold on. Nico
I'm
should
still
be
not
up there
taking
too.
Yeah, he got him.
the 1 or 2 years Nico had. I'm not taking that over all of what Cortland Sutton has done.
No, yeah, because of injuries, bro. Injuries are the only reason I put.
Injuries.
Ain't got shit
Because
to do with me.
when you need Nico, he's not there. Playoffs,
And guess what?
end of
Ain't
the
got shit to
season.
do with
When
me.
you're trying to get seeding.
Yeah.
Cortland Sutton older, and Cortland Sutton played with some bad offensive teams.
But you can make the argument Cortland Sutton wasn't even their best receiver in the playoffs.
Yes, he was.
Bryant was their best receiver.
Brian also got hurt.
I mean, yeah, but before then, who was
And
cooking?
when Brian went out, guess what they did? Cortland.
I would also
Playing
say,
devil's advocate, I will say, like,
out of his
Cortland
entire
Sutton,
NFL career, he's only had 3 years over 1,000.
like,
Only 3.
playing devil's advocate, Sutton only showed up on third down. Why is he not showing up on other downs?
Hold on. And another thing, you mentioned Chris Olave. Chris Olave only had 1 good year. Sit his ass down on that poverty ass franchise of the Saints.
He's had
Let his
bad
ass
year
get better.
with the Saints.
Huh?
One bad year with the Saints, and that was literally last year when he was out with a concussion.
Oh, concussion boy. Tell concussion boy I need more
He's
consistency.
had more consistency than Cortland Sutton.
What? Because he wasn't on the field for a good point.
1 year.
Like, what we talking about?
1 year. Let's see.
That's like me saying Sterling Shepard is more
2019,
consistent.
Good year in 2024. Good year last year. What has he done before? Let's see. Rookie year, 700 yards. Let's see. Year 3, 66 yards. Let's see. Going on the next year, contract year. You would think he have 1,000 yards in a contract year, but no. He has 776 yards and also 2 touchdowns in a contract year.
Hey,
But he ain't had no quarterback, Mike.
Facts.
because he definitely didn't have a quarterback.
Like, Waddle and Tua,
I would argue
So like the same
that's
thing
not.
you said about AJ Brown, because Philadelphia doesn't throw the ball a lot.
Hold on, what Jay was about to
I guess
say?
we got a quarterback.
I was going to say we can't entirely use the he doesn't have a quarterback excuse because there were wide receivers that had no quarterbacks that still got the yards.
Please,
Hey.
so
For example,
DeAndre
Hopkins.
I even say this. Hold on, I'm gonna be real because I don't think I heard Mike say this though. And this may be I'll say DJ Moore better than Cortland Sutton.
how? Please tell me how.
God
If you're going off of the
damn.
Panthers
I don't
year,
agree with that one though.
come on, because if you're
I
just going off
throw
the Panthers
Amon
years,
St. Brown in there too.
I threw him in there. Let's
Who?
see. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no, he did.
we
I
definitely,
could agree Amon St. Brown's better than Cortland Sutton.
I'm not saying Amon.
We definitely got more
Amon,
consistency from DJ
Hold
Moore.
on. Real quick. Before I just
I'm getting back to the DJ Moore bullshit. Y'all need to sit that shit down. Cause what has DJ Moore deal with the Chicago Bears? Absolutely
No,
fucking
man,
nothing.
hold
Last year he
on.
wasn't even a receiver.
Hold on,
He
hold on,
wasn't even
hold
a
on.
leading receiver.
Before I justify my answer though, are we going based off this previous season or we just going based off in
Even
general?
if you're going off a
We're
body
talking
of
about in
work,
general.
Cortland Sutton is better than DJ Moore.
DJ
But we're
Moore's
also
better
accounting
consistency
for, like,
receiver.
recent history.
That because Mike just went down the whole history, so you got to take all of the what they've done in totality.
Let's
Because
see.
we're talking about
Also-
like a veteran receiver.
Also, we want to compare DJ Moore and Cortland Sutton. They came in the same year. Let's see. Cortland Sutton's had 3 1,000 yard seasons since he's been here. Also, he's only had. Let's see. These last 3 years is only when he's been producing touchdowns. Let's see.
And in my defense though,
4
Hold on.
years, 1 more year than 1,000 yard receivers. Has way more touchdowns than what Cortland Sutton has. By the way.
Wait, didn't you just say that, like, you put Devontae Adams over Cortland Sutton, and you said Cortland Sutton's mainly just been producing touchdowns recently?
No, I'm saying.
Does it?
No, he said
Oh wait, go ahead.
No, what'd you say? Because if I'm wrong, then none of this applies. What I'm about to say.
I was thinking we were still
Hold on.
calling DJ
All right,
But
Moore.
real quick though, real quick
hold
though,
on,
real
No,
quick
I was
though.
talking about Cortland Sutton.
Hold on, Chris. When was DJ
Because him
Moore
and
last
Adams about the
productive
same.
season? When was
Last
DJ Moore
productive
last
season?
productive season?
The year
2023.
Touchdowns.
2024.
All right, what did he have?
I say 23 in my opinion. 23 in my opinion. 'Cause
98
people do say,
receptions, 966 yards, 6 touchdowns.
Who was it? He was on the Bears.
yeah, he was on the Bears 2024. Cause he left the
Panthers. I
Panthers
know.
in
I
He was
know.
21.
literally their only receiver that year. Then they got wrong.
Even
Or
did,
was that
even did.
Rose's rookie
Hold on.
season?
No, that
Someone
was
that you're
2023.
someone that you're saying, oh, I'm gonna take him over Cortland Sutton. Roma Dunze and goddamn little no name motherfuckers get more targets and shit than DJ Moore now. He obviously ain't that
Yeah.
motherfucking good of a number one for his ass to be easily replaced.
You got
He's
Mo.
honestly on
Especially
the
when they had to bring
downhill.
in Keenan Allen too. They brought in Keenan Allen because they had that much confidence in that boy.
That
they
was
also
the year
just
we
I
traded
was,
away
I
DJ
yes.
was,
Moore. So
I'm saying this. I will say that,
Well,
but
not much.
if you get it over 900 yards in
You're a
total though.
Colts fan. You're a Colts fan. Next topic.
Oh, what's the problem with that? Fuck it, if you
You're
want to go on for that.
poverty. Hold on, Colts fan, Saints fan, poverty niggas that want to put people over Cortland Sutton because they don't understand what he do for the team. It ain't just about the stats. It's about the leadership. It's about the command that he brings.
I mean, but
He
we gotta
cannot
address
Look,
the
get
look
stats
at
though.
everything
hey,
the
We gotta
Broncos.
address
Look
the
at
he
stats
getting
everything.
though.
paid off for production,
Dude,
brother. Fuck all that
stick
I
it.
fucking
mean,
leadership.
bro,
Fuck
let's
No.
keep
that.
it in live
Honestly, no.
here.
Leadership
Chris
is
don't
key
got
with
hold on.
this. With the Broncos
Chris,
organization, leadership's key because they just went through Russ, all kinds of crazy shit. The only constant part has been Courtney Sutton. Like he's been the main key part that's been constant and
at some
producing on the
point, I
field.
could.
No, hold on.
At
I'm gonna
some
tell
point,
you
I saw
this:
it out. At some point, I was
leadership,
back up to Russell Wilson. At some point.
leadership matters, but not with the wide receiver position, bro.
Yeah,
That's the one
facts.
position
Guess
nobody
what? Guess
puts
Facts.
you
what?
as the
Guess
leader.
what?
I
Guess what?
But
agree.
as a team,
Hold
he
on.
could be a leader to the team in a sense, and he could be
Hey,
somebody in the locker room. He could be a locker room presence that helps like keep the locker room.
If you
This why
like
they.
Larry
Hold on, wait.
Fitzgerald or somebody like
Hold
that,
on, wait.
that's got a good heart
Simon.
and out here winning
Simon.
and
They're not
That dude
ultimately
gonna.
got old
managing
Hold on,
though.
wait.
everything.
Simon.
That dude got old.
They're not gonna understand us, Simon.
Yeah,
They're not gonna
no, they don't.
look.
They
They're
don't.
not gonna understand. Colts don't got a real wide receiver one to talk
They
shit.
don't.
Nico Collins always hurt. Texans
I
Yeah.
mean,
crossed
we
out.
did.
Saints dead since 2010. Ain't no
Ain't you
point
a
in bringing these
Patriots
niggas back.
fan?
We don't
I
It's
just,
know.
Ravens, nigga. Get off my
I just would like to
stop.
add that the Texans got a nice young wide receiver who's on the come up. I forgot his
Wait,
name,
are you talking
but
about Jaden Higgins and you got Jalen
yes,
Noel?
Yeah. But
Higgins.
like always, health is
Say
the
you
question with
said
the Texans receivers.
hold on, you said you a Patriots and Ravens fan. The Ravens are known for not having a number one wide receiver.
They're also known for
Bro,
choking in the
What?
Hey,
playoffs.
Hold on. Let's not
hold on,
disrespect Ekman Bolden.
hold on.
That's a while
That's a
ago.
while
And
ago, but I'm
and
just
they had
saying.
since Lamar
I'm talking
Jackson,
about,
they
I'm
don't
talking about
understand
since
number
Lamar
one.
Jackson. They
all right.
done went through
Guess what?
Odell. They
Guess
done
what?
went and
Guess
got
what?
D Hop
Guess what?
just to
Guess what?
impress that
Hold
scrub.
on. Guess what?
True.
Guess what?
They
Guess
would
what?
have got a
They
lot
done
of.
went to the laundry
Hold
machine
on.
to the dryer to get their
Guess
receivers.
what? Guess what? We got Zay Flowers, who better than any receiver on the Colts. Zay
Hey,
Flowers better than Nico
Flowers.
What
Collins'
have he
ass.
done?
Zay Flowers better than Chris Olave, cussed ass.
Say,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
I think you gonna pull a
Is Zay
muscle when you
Flowers really that good? Is Zay Flowers that
So
good,
Zay
or
Flowers
is he
is
Yeah,
just
that
getting
bro,
touched?
you might
he's
have
that
just stepped off
boy.
the ledge
He's
on
that
that one.
boy. And we had
The fuck
Mark
Rashard
Andrews.
Bateman?
And we
say,
had Rashad Bateman.
I think you're gonna pull a
Rashad
muscle the
Bateman?
way you
Nah,
stretching over
bro.
there, brother. Because
I didn't say he was
Rashad
I
Lamar
don't
Bateman. I
know.
just said we had Rashad Bateman.
Zay
I
Flowers
said
just
we had
gives me
Rashad
a
Bateman.
healthy Tank Dell. He's just a healthy Tank Dell to me. Like
Yeah,
Zay
I think
Flowers
that
is what
was never
Tank
on the
Dell would
field.
be if he
So
was healthy.
he's a really good number two receiver.
number two is crazy.
Exactly.
Number two is
He's a
crazy.
number two guy. He's not a number
Production.
one.
Look at the numbers. Production.
he
I can't
was
tell you the numbers. I don't remember.
why they
But
gonna sign
Why did they bring
D
in?
Hop?
I was about to say, why did they bring in Diop and Odell?
veteran
Like
presence. Veteran
with the
presence.
reason being the number one receiver for them.
Veteran presence. Odell, we knew Odell wasn't going to be
Their
number one.
expectation was for them to be the number one receiver,
No,
though.
no, it was not. It was veteran presence. Because D Hop, they knew D Hop wasn't getting the ball like that.
Then
Man, the
why
Ravens
why
need to
why
put
would
I don't
they
know,
hey
bro.
Why were they saying
Ravens
Yeah,
just
but
gotta
like,
focus on making field goals before y'all start talking. Make some field goals, nigga.
you need to focus on
Y'all
your
win a
quarterback
game.
DJ,
play
Y'all
my
win a
boy
game.
playoffs.
Tucker, just my
Yeah.
boy Tucker, man. Like I don't know what happened. It's like the Monstars got to him, man. He used to be a great
Justin
kid.
Tucker
nah,
had
he,
that
he
case.
started
Justin
raping.
Tucker had
Yeah,
that
he started
case.
catching cases. Y'all need
Yeah,
to
he,
make field goals without cases, bro.
he
He not
started being
even.
Deshaun.
He not
Y'all
He
even.
ain't
started
got
to.
Kyrie Fairburn. That's all I'm gonna say. Kyrie got the highest paid kicker in the NFL for a reason.
Not even the best kicker in the league, but
I
I
mean,
Highest
digress.
paid
it
though.
would be
He's
But
honestly.
really,
he
hey,
got his
he's
paid.
reliable, and he can bang him for 50.
I'll
Yeah,
take
that's what I'm
Cameron.
saying.
I'll take Cameron Dicker
We ain't
over
paying him for
over,
nothing.
over Kevin Fairborn, but
I
it's
mean,
me.
Cameron
All
Dicker
right,
is
all
a,
right.
is a
What's
solid.
what's the next topic? What's the
We
next
can move.
topic?
We can move. We can move.
He hit them hoes except for when it matters.
All
His
right.
That's
Just like
cool.
just
That's
like
cool.
just like the
quarterback.
Ravens in a game-winning drive in the playoffs.
You got to make the playoffs to
Oh,
know how I feel, buddy.
oh.
Last
Hey,
year,
Actually,
the
you
ooh
could say
play.
they
Hey, that's
could.
hold on.
when have
That
y'all done
ooh is
without
what we
Lamar?
said after CJ had his fourth turnover. We was like, ooh,
That's what we said
CJ.
when the Ravens missed the kick.
That's
Last
cool.
year,
We in the same.
last
We
year
in the
who
same
bring the
bubble, big
Ravens to the
dog.
Super Bowl was Joe Flacco.
No, we're not. We made the playoffs. Y'all didn't.
We was injured. The fuck?
Ain't nobody
Texans
saying
were
we made
injured.
shit.
Y'all
Everybody
could have
hurt.
yo. Tell me why y'all lose.
Lamar
Hey,
was gone
injuries are
half
not
of
an
the year,
excuse at
damn near.
playoffs.
Didn't y'all lose
Lamar
to
was
the
I ain't
gone
gonna
damn
lie,
near half the year.
niggas probably gonna hate me for this, but Lamar not that good, fool. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
He
Lamar's
didn't
not that good, bro.
Whoa.
didn't
He's not that good, bro. I
Oh.
hate to say it. He's fast. He can run, but
Nah,
man,
no. Because the year before this year, that boy went 41-4 touchdown interception ratio. Nah,
hey, fool.
he
What year
doesn't
did
do
But
Lamar
that.
no,
get drafted in
each year
the
his
NFL?
passing's gotten
No.
better.
What year did he get drafted?
2019, he got two MVP.
Same year as Mahomes, I think.
Same year as Mahomes, and you see what the fuck
No.
Mahomes did.
Exactly.
Mahomes is before Lamar.
I was
Mahomes
supposed
the
to say this
same
year's
year
a
as
different
Deshaun
coach.
Watson.
I thought they were the same year. My fault.
Yeah, it's Allen
Even
and
Drake May,
I thought
Jackson.
bro, Drake
that's
May made the Super Bowl at a very young age. All I'm saying is, Lamar, if you don't make the Super Bowl next year, I'm sorry, bro.
I
You're
agree
just
on
a,
that part
you a
though.
Well, I
glorified.
will say this
Hold
though:
on.
Drake May didn't have to go through a loaded Chiefs team like Lamar has had to deal with
No, fuck
before.
all that, bro. Lamar, you're a vet at this point, bro. You've been
Hold
playing
on.
the Chiefs season after season, gang.
Hold
You
on.
should know
So
that. You should know the scouting
Well,
report, my nigga.
hold on.
well, so
So hold
okay.
on.
Also,
Wait.
take
I mean,
this
you're
into
not
account.
wrong on
Take
that. You're not wrong.
no,
So
if
y'all
Mark
got
Andrews
Mahomes.
doesn't fumble and drop
I
the
don't agree,
ball,
but he got a point.
dude. No, if Mark Andrews doesn't fumble and
Cause,
drop the ball, do
cause
they not win?
I'm just
Yes.
saying the way we talk about Lamar, like the way the vast majority of
But that
NFL
Okay,
enthusiasts talk about Lamar, we
hold
talk
on.
about him like he in the same, like he's sitting at the same table with Mahomes and
he
Okay,
and
what
is.
about Josh
Allen.
Allen?
Talent wise,
What's
he
your opinion
Well,
of
is.
you're
Josh
right.
Allen?
Hold on.
What's
No,
your what's your
Simon, let
opinion
me
of Josh Allen? No, I think this could clear up a lot. What's your opinion of Josh Allen? Because him and Lamar are basically in the same boat in terms of what we talked
I
about.
would agree. I would say him and Josh Allen are in the same
Okay,
room.
all right.
That's
but
not with
just
Pat
all
Mahomes.
right. Go ahead,
Hold
That's
on.
so
fair
Hold on.
because they
Wait.
lost. They both
However,
got Mahomes.
however,
yeah,
however, though, Josh Allen is more accurate
No,
than
he's
I don't
not.
know about
No,
that.
he's not. No, he's not.
Statistically, I don't know
Look at
about
the
that.
numbers.
yeah, not
He is not more
statistically,
accurate.
Yeah,
not
statistically,
statistically.
He
yeah,
is not more
statistically,
accurate. And then let me
he'll
kill
win.
this notion. Hold on. Let me kill this
Before you
notion
kill the notion,
because
I want to throw one more thing into. You say talk when you made the playoffs. Didn't y'all lose to old man Aaron Rodgers, which prevented y'all from getting into the
hey,
playoffs this
look,
year?
I'm not going to talk about. Look, I'm an Aaron
all right,
Rodgers
cool.
stan. That's my goat. So I'm not going
And
to
this
talk bad
one,
about Aaron Rodgers at all. That's
you
the greatest quarterback in my opinion, and
I'm
I'm
just
all
and
right.
saying.
I'm
I'm
wrong.
just saying though.
Hold on.
Aaron
All
Rodgers
right.
is a
I'm
great
glad you know you're
quarterback, but
wrong. I'm glad you know you're wrong.
old Aaron Rodgers, 41.
Hold
Talking
on.
about
So,
the
but my thing
41
is,
Aaron
I was
Rodgers.
happy Aaron Rodgers won because I was like, shit,
Hold on.
you
I
So
want
talking
to see him
about the
win.
Come on, you talking about the Aaron Rodgers that ain't been to the Super Bowl since I was in sixth grade?
all right. So
Hey, Ace
can I
Cast double check. That's all I'm
let
gonna
me
Hey,
say.
what's
let
Seth
me
gonna say?
let
Hang
me
on, hang on. What
Let
was Seth gonna
let
say?
Seth get to his notion that he wants
all
to
right.
kill.
So all this Lamar got to do it next year or anything. Half of
Yes,
them losses had nothing to do with what Lamar did wrong. You can say he
he's
started.
still the
He had
quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens,
cool,
gang.
cool. That defense accounts for something, right? All right, cool. One of them playoff losses, Lamar didn't even play in. Tyler Huntley played in, and Tyler Huntley asked one to extend and fumbled, and Sam Hubbard took it back for a touchdown. That was against the Bengals.
Lamar would
Cool.
have
The
played
Zay
next game,
Flowers,
right?
I don't, huh?
And if
Lamar
I'm
was going to play
Lamar,
next game,
I'm
right?
requesting a trade, and I'm getting
Yeah,
the
Lamar
fuck
was
out
gonna
of
play
Baltimore.
next game. But then you gotta think about it. Even the one with Zay Flowers extended. Cool, got punched out. When do we throw other people and put them accountable versus just saying
Okay,
Lamar? Because
that's
even
why I'm
if we
saying.
want to do this, Lamar had them in position in majority of those games. Mark Andrews, all he had to do was catch the ball. Isaiah likely just caught the touchdown. We just need to go for two. Mark Andrews
And
catch that shit and then bobbles it and lose it in the goddamn snow.
think
Him
about the
and the ball
Chiefs.
icing
Man,
like fucking. I
When,
don't
when,
know, bro.
when
I
have we
mean, I
had
get
Chiefs
man,
that.
players to
Hold
do
on,
that?
No,
because
I would say
I
this.
get what you're saying, but Lamar did throw an interception in that game.
Bro, okay,
That's
bro, think
cool.
about the Chiefs
When did
run.
he throw
What,
that
like,
interception though?
the
It's
Chiefs
all depending
team,
on moments in time.
yeah,
I
like the Chiefs team wasn't losing the game. Mahomes could throw a pick in a game, and the Chiefs weren't going to lose in playoffs because the team as a whole wasn't turning the ball over.
so if I'm Lamar, I'm requesting a trade, and I'm going to go play with better talent. I'm not wasting my career trying to figure it out in Baltimore because it's football. It's not basketball. My body is running out. You know what I'm
they just
saying? I
fired
only got a couple more years to be elite, nigga.
they
So
just
if
I
fired
I
give
was
the
Lamar
head
him,
got
coach a
another 10
chance.
years in him. Lamar got another
they
10 years in him.
they just fired the
what?
coach for
Man,
him.
not
He
in
gonna be
foot.
in
This is
Baltimore.
not basketball,
Lamar got
man. This
another
is
10 years
football,
in him. Because
bro.
Lamar's an actual pocket passer. He only
So
runs when he actually has to run. All that stuff he did in his early
no
years is
game.
because he didn't have talent around him. He didn't
I
He
have
will
an
agree.
not
offensive
be
line that
playing
was
them.
healthy.
I will not see
I
They
can
also
Lamar in a
stopped.
um
football
They
uniform in
also
10 years, man.
I
they
can
also stopped
also
calling West quarterback design runs, like
Yes.
each year as it progressed, because he had better weapons and became more of a pocket passer.
Because if you want to put it like that, then I could just be like, oh, Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes not going to play another 10 years. But they are.
I can also tell you
I
the reason
give
why Lamar
I
changed
give
his
Lamar
game style.
5.
I'm saying like
I
the
give
reason
Lamar
why
5 or 6,
the
Yeah,
reason
I
why
agree
No.
with that.
like changed his
not
play
10.
style and become a more like pocket passer than like a mobile QBs because you've seen like history tends to repeat itself. Like mobile QBs that just like run all the time tend
Russ.
to have like a short run in the league because their bodies get worn
Robert
down.
Griffin the third.
And hold on,
Nah,
whoa.
I
Kill
think
that
about
note.
Russell Wilson.
Kill
Russell
that
Wilson was
note.
more of a pocket
Hold on.
passer, and look how his career ended. I see
Thank
it being
you.
very similar for Lamar Jackson. I see him doing good, being able to extend it longer than it should, but like due to
Let
him
me,
not having that mobility factor,
let me kill this
I don't
notion.
think he will be like able to extend his career more than like six
So,
years, 8 years
all right.
max.
All this injury stuff, Lamar got hurt the most when he sat in the pocket and just took hits.
Facts.
Unnecessary hits. Cool.
Right.
He didn't get injured when he ran the ball.
He did have
Majority of
soft
the times,
injury to
Lamar's
a
getting down.
lot of hamstring
Like,
injuries though.
cool, but that's regular shit. You can be a basketball player and have hamstring injuries that have nothing to do with just getting hit on running. That's
You're
just
not getting
Two
hit by in
injuries.
basketball. You're not getting hit by a nigga running damn near 20 miles per
all right,
hour,
cool.
full speed,
You're
swole
but
as fuck.
you're a hooper,
Dude,
right?
that's facts.
Who
You're
is
not like
trained to hit
breaking.
you,
Hold on. But you're a
You're
hooper,
not
right?
breaking and then all of a sudden
Hold on, wait.
pushing.
You're a hooper, right? Hamstring injuries don't have to be from no physical contact shit. That could just be bad hamstrings.
Yeah,
so
I
just
pulled mine
imagine you
running.
pull a hammy and then get blindsided
But what I'm saying
at the
is,
same time.
y'all going off of the
TTE.
if, but y'all going off of the if. He didn't get hurt while running the ball. He got hurt while he was sitting in pocket. He got hurt from actual hits that he was taking.
You can pull
It
a
Bro,
had
hamstring
Lamar
nothing to
lifting
is
do with
not
him
weights.
take.
running.
We acting like Lamar can take hits though. Like Lamar
He
can't take no
can.
hits.
We done
Yeah,
seen Lamar take hits.
bro,
We
wear and tear. That's
we
all I'm gonna
never saw
say.
When
Lamar
he's
take hits.
running, when
We
he's
seeing
running,
him
he
get back
avoids
up
the
right
hit.
now, but let
I
But
ain't
him
gonna
stop
lie.
taking
I ain't
these
gonna lie.
hits.
Saying that that's kind of a strong take that he can actually take his. Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
stop it, bro. Lamar
when
is
he's
not
out of
that
the
young
pocket,
anymore, bro.
he avoids the worst of the hit when he's out of the pocket. He has
Right,
more control over that
but
compared to
that's what I'm
being in the
saying.
pocket.
He's doing what he's supposed to do. But Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes will take them same type of hits at times. What are we
They
talking about?
also
They're
bigger.
bigger.
They
They're
also
like a
bigger than.
bigger build. They're thicker.
I'm about to
Pause.
say they bigger. Josh Allen
Man,
And
is
Josh
six.
I
Allen
Like,
is the most hurt, inconsistent
was
ass
this
person. And I love Josh.
I was this
The
close to
fuck we
it.
gonna talk? Josh is a
There
glorified
was
Brett Favre.
I
Josh
just
is a
need
glorified Brett Favre.
hang on,
And we accept that.
I just need to point out
wait.
Josh Allen is a
Simon
Hold
started
glorified
some
Brett
on,
research
Favre.
for the episode.
hold on.
I don't even
Now
know
that
who I can compare Lamar to because he ain't got no ring yet.
Neither.
Dude,
All right,
Josh
so
I
Allen.
can't call him
no,
Josh
Donovan
Allen.
McNabb.
so
You compare him
we
to
gonna
Josh
bad talk
Allen.
all them other
He better than
quarterbacks
Donovan
we had.
McNabb.
I
I
would
can
say
bad talk
definitely.
every quarterback that don't got a ring. That doesn't do nothing. Just because you don't have a ring, don't mean nothing. It's also different in basketball where you have
Mike
7
Vick.
games to actually advance. You only
Mike Vick
have
never
one
won a
game.
ring, right?
Who?
Uh,
So what's your opinion of Mike Vick? Because Lamar Jackson and Mike Vick, that's the most comparable person you could compare
Yeah,
Lamar to.
yeah, exactly.
not just that, but Mike Vick ain't
Yeah,
win no MVPs either.
Lamar's won MVP in the modern era where mobile quarterbacks are more common.
He
Hold
didn't just
on.
win an MVP;
By
he
the way,
won a unanimous MVP.
by the way, I got a question. Since Aaron Rodgers your favorite, he only got that one goddamn Super Bowl. If Aaron Rodgers never won that Super Bowl, he'll still be your favorite quarterback, right? He also like a 4-time MVP,
yeah.
glorified person off of one Super Bowl.
I just,
Haven't done shit else.
hey, I don't know why I love Aaron
What?
Rodgers so much, but that is my guy.
Josh
I
Allen, Brett
that's
Favre,
my
Aaron
guy.
Rodgers all got something coming. Let me not throw Aaron in there. That was just
Doesn't
me
Brett
speaking.
Favre have a ring
I
too?
wouldn't
That
even
was
say that
me.
though.
And let's not act like Aaron just wasn't that guy. Like, come on, bro. 2010, bro. Aaron Rodgers
Ooh,
was crazy, gang.
we
Like,
giving him.
yo,
We
I
also
wouldn't even say that though. Hold on. I would say this. I wouldn't even say that off of glorified. Cause if I have to use an analogy, because like take Peyton Manning for a second. For
Ah, here we
like
go. Here we go.
no, but
hold on,
hold
hold
on
on,
though. This is actually valid though. This is
hold
actually
on.
valid though.
Are you talking about the comparison I made with Brett Favre and Josh Allen?
Yeah, cause you say he's
Like,
glorified off of one Super Bowl.
oh no, I was just saying Josh Allen was a glorified Brett Favre.
Dang, I feel
That
like
was
I
had
feel
nothing
like
to
we
do
Brett
with
could
Favre
have
Josh
an
got a
Allen.
ring
argument.
though.
Cause,
Brett Favre got a ring though. Hold on now.
I was about to use Peyton Manning. Even though Peyton Manning is my all time great quarterback of all time, it's like I can kind of that'd be kind of a bad kind of take
Yeah,
How's it a bad take?
because the
because for the
greatest quarter. It's
Hold
because the
on.
because
greatest quarterback of all time is Tommy Patrick Brady Jr.
Right. No, look. When I'm saying he's a glorified
you
Brett
put
Favre.
Aaron Rodgers on those Brady teams, he's winning those same rings.
No, he's
I don't
not.
care,
No,
Hell
he's not.
no.
bro.
No,
Think of
he's
the amount of
not.
successes he saw with the Packers.
Bro, let's
That
not
dude's a
act like
I
Brady
ain't
gunslinger.
gonna lie,
had
Jay. I can't
great
say that. I
Hold on.
can't say
wide
that. I
receivers.
can't say
He
that.
had great
Hold on.
wide
I can't say that, Jay.
receivers.
Hold
I
on.
can't
Hold
say that, Jay. I
Hold
can't say that, Jay. Because
Bro,
on.
let me say
Aaron
this.
Rodgers, what can Aaron Rodgers do that Tom Brady can? That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, Aaron Rodgers can
Hold on.
run.
Tom Brady
Aaron
does.
Rodgers
Comes
is
down to a
mobile.
gunslinger
Hold on.
mindset. It comes down to the mindset. Gunslinger
on. And he
versus
No,
what's going to
let
win
me say
on
this though.
this
Let me say
play
this
right
though.
now.
Let me say this though. Because let's just take Tom Brady off the Patriots for a second. Let's put him on the Broncos. Mind you,
that's not
Tom,
what happened
well,
though.
not Broncos,
I
the
hate
Buccaneers.
how
I'm sorry,
great that nigga is.
The
I
Buccaneers.
hate it. Tom
Hey,
Brady gets all
Let's
the
say
credit.
Tom
I
Brady
get
come
it.
on the Buccaneers. If
I
memory
hate that
serves me
nigga.
right, aside from Mike Evans,
Chris,
who was
Chris
Chris
Godwin.
Godwin.
but
Chris
even
And
Godwin.
then Gronk came back.
Yeah, Gronk was there
Antonio
too.
That's
and
what I'm saying.
Antonio
Niggas got
Brown.
Gronk, Wes
And
Welker. He had Wes
We're also
Welker,
not gonna forget Big Mac.
Edelman.
Hey,
Nigga
hold
had
on.
Randy Moss over time.
Here's my thing though. I get what you're saying, and you're not wrong. But that's not like saying if you took T Mac and put him with Shaq instead of Kobe. Like I get what you're saying, but that's not what happened. And we got to go off of what happened, not what if. That man got 7 rings. He got more Super Bowls than any
I
other
get it.
franchise has.
Because
I get
also,
it.
if you want to talk about Aaron Rodgers and being like, oh, if he was on the Patriots team, if Aaron Rodgers that goddamn talented, like everyone say he is, and he
I
is,
just said,
oh, and he is, why he never made it back? It ain't like he had
yeah,
scrub
bro,
teams.
Aaron Rodgers went 3 straight years winning 12 games and lost to the 49ers in all 3 of them seasons and could have made it to the Super Bowl
Let's
and
also
Don't even
didn't.
remind me.
let's also mention the
I'm just
COVID year
saying, bro.
too. The
Was that
COVID year.
Garoppolo too? That was against Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's also mention the fact that the COVID year, statistically one of Aaron Rodgers' best years, they got blown out to the 49ers in the playoff, and Jimmy Garoppolo barely threw the ball. It was all Raheem
mind you, Jimmy
Mostert.
Garoppolo's still in the league. Backup.
Yeah, that is true.
A backup. We don't even know where Jimmy Garoppolo is anymore.
Jimmy is. I think he's
Honestly,
still on the Raiders.
The
I
Hey,
believe.
Mike.
No, he was on the Rams.
Hey,
But
we
moving
were
Yeah,
on.
supposed
him
to get it.
Rams. He is on the Rams.
Hold on, Mike. We were supposed to get into some basketball shit. This shit went left
I'm
real.
saying, I'm
Oh
trying. I'm
yeah.
trying. I'm
Oh
trying.
yeah.
yeah.
I'm
What's
trying.
hey? Do you want to get in the Spurs?
I was just about to mention them. Since we mentioned basketball, do we think the
We can
Spurs
mention
got a
them.
shot at winning the championship?
You said who?
The
I think
Spurs.
so.
Oh,
They got a big ass Frenchman in the middle of the court that nobody can fuck with, respectfully. Even OKC don't want to really see them if we keeping it a buck. I don't know if they will, but they definitely have a chance. They only like 3.5 games behind OKC. And mind you,
And they
OKC started off 24-1. The Spurs in the last 2 months only lost like 2 games or some crazy shit like that. So
they also won the
nah.
head-to-head matchup. Like, nah. So I look at the Spurs. I see a different version of what the Thunder were last year, but I see a team that matches up well to the Thunder. Um, and so that alone, like, if you look at the West as like you got to go through the Thunder, hell, even the Nuggets. Like, I feel like the Spurs have already proven they can beat the two teams you have to go through in the West.
yeah, of course.
So, like, I honestly not trying to jump the gun or anything, but I see the Spurs going to finals and then losing to the Celtics right now.
Oh! I don't
Y'all
even
are
think they
crazy.
lose to the Celtics because the
I don't
Celtics
think
don't
so.
have nobody that can fuck with.
Honestly, because like Spurs, the way they're set up, honestly, so I was talking to a coworker today with the expansion coming up. Teams can protect 8 people. Spurs are one of the few teams in the league that's like you're got that 7, 8, 5, like 5 through 8, and you're just like, who am I like? Who am I willing to let go that I really don't want to let go to
Yeah,
keep? Like you're having to make really difficult decisions at that point. Like you got Wimby who can go for a triple double. You got Fox who's finding his footing. Like he's starting to look like
you got
Fox.
you
Like
got
in
also
similar
got
version.
you
He's
also
not there
got
yet. He's
you
not there
also
yet,
got
but he's getting there.
you
Then
also
you
got
got
Stephon Castle.
I was about
yep.
to say
Then you
Stephon
got
Castle, he's the X factor, bro.
well
Because
then
that dude right there, he gonna probably get them to the finals. If they
dude.
make it, it's gonna be because he's balling out. Wemby gonna be Wemby, bro. But Stephon Castle, he a little underrated. He a dog though.
He can
Y'all
get a
crazy.
double double.
Not
He
to
can get a
mention,
triple double. Like then you also got Champagne, who's like almost kind of like Clay a little bit, a young Clay
Oh my
almost,
god. Y'all are crazy.
almost.
Hold on,
Y'all
hold
are
on,
That's
hold on,
crazy.
I'm
hold on,
stretching
hold on.
it, but I'm
yeah.
like almost
Crazy.
like
And
that dude be
also,
lighting it up from three and
Hold
playing good defense. Then
you also Devin
on.
Vassell. You got
that's what I
Vassell,
was about to
three and
say.
D guy.
Yeah,
Feel
like
me?
he was a
Carter
rookie of the year
Bryant.
runner up, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh
Carter
my
Bryant
god.
is looking really promising.
Y'all
like
I'm gonna be real.
they got depth,
They
like
got
and they
weapons.
got
I mean, they
talent.
got Dylan. I
Yeah,
don't know
I'm
if you mentioned
jealous.
Dylan
I'm
Harper
very
too.
jealous of the Spurs.
Like they're a
Very
team
jealous.
that like they're gonna have a dynasty that could be. I'm not gonna say it's short
Dynasty?
lived because of Wimby, and they're more than likely gonna keep Castle and Wimby. If you keep those two,
Yeah.
you as long as you have a decent supporting cast, you can do whatever. But whenever their rookie contracts start coming up, they're gonna have a lot of difficult decisions to make. Their team's gonna change. Like a lot of personnel is gonna change in terms of players, just because like how talented they are with the rookies, young players they have on rookie contracts. Man, when those contracts come up, they're gonna have an issue with salary cap. But right now, they're a scary team, man. Like I definitely think they could take on anybody, especially when you talk 7 game series and with the mindset Wimby has.
All right. Who going? Who want to go next?
What you got? What you got to say, Jay? What you got to say on that?
Um, I would say I agree. I have them. I have the Spurs like as winning the West. Is honestly, it hurts to say that as a Rocket fan as well, because I mean,
I gave up on that.
judging judging from the game against the Lakers, it's pretty clear that my goat Kevin Durant, he has not been working on his facilitation. Um, he tries to go ISO, and then when the double comes, he's frantic turnover. You feel me? Then we got Shangoon. Ah, the
Injuries.
defense is very lackluster as of
Mhm.
recently. Um, Amin, he shot pretty decent, against the Lakers. But I will say, so far, this shot has been very underwhelming. Jabari is probably the only positive guy I think I could say about the team so far. Like he's showing improvement. He's where you could tell he's been in the lab working on that mid range. But the main topic of that team right now is Kevin Durant, bro. And honestly, I'm not satisfied with the production that bro's been putting out, bro. Like,
Hey, Jay, I do have a question
I
for
feel
you,
like
Jay.
he got humbled, bro. He got humbled.
If y'all had Fred VanVleet, do you think how different do you think the Rockets season would be?
Very, very much different, bro. Because we got a point guard. Like we have a point guard. He's the glue. He's kind of. I'm not comparing him to Chris Paul, but he would be the Chris Paul of our team. You know what I'm saying? So not having.
What I've been telling you, T.
Oh, hold on, Simon, because we talking about the Rockets now. I want to hear what Zay got
I just gotta say that.
I got two things. Spurs not making it to no goddamn finals. Don't know why we keep putting it out there. They still gotta go. They still gotta go against the Nuggets. They still would have to go against goddamn Shea and the Thunder. What are we talking about? Like, let's get off of the ride in it. You know, go hop off of the Spurs Jacek right now.
Hey, I'm been on the same ride at the beginning of the season.
The Frenchman. I'm seeing
I'm choosing violence.
I'm seeing a lot of just stroking the Spurs. What are we doing? They're not that team.
You know, I started the bandwagon for the Spurs, and everybody hopped on my wagon, bro.
What's it about?
I've always liked the Spurs too, bro. I've never.
Oh, no,
it's the Mavericks.
I ain't on nobody wagon, bro.
He said I started this train, and they got behind me.
I ain't hop on nobody wagon, bro. You got me.
Hold on. Real quick though.
Not y'all, but others.
Real quick. So I was gonna say the Nugget, but are we just gonna say fuck the Timberwolves right now?
Yeah,
they don't keep starting to make it hype.
No, I said I'm hungry, but
you had your time to talk.
They're second or third round out. They're not serious contenders.
I don't want to say all of y'all sat up here and played it cool when he brought up Julian Champagnie. Like, come on, what are we talking about?
Since
He
on
averaged
the
like
topic of the Spurs.
7-4. He averaged like 7-4. But he's a dynamic. Like, they're not doing nothing. The depth is cool. Oh, we scared of Harrison Barnes and Julian Champagnie and Luke Cornett. Like, no team.
It's the role on the team, bro. They be out there and they just get kick out threes.
I had to put on the LaMarcus Aldridge.
My man.
Sure.
Hey,
y'all have LaMarcus and Rudy Yay. This one represents
blood clots now.
LaMarcus and Rudy Yay.
Hey, he traded that Rockets jersey quick though.
Yeah, we on the topic. I had to.
And with the Rockets, you talking about Fred VanVleet. Y'all did John Wall dirty. I'll never forget that because y'all had a point guard who was averaging.
See, this is why don't bring up. You're comparing John Wall to Fred VanVleet, a champion, an NBA champion.
Who's more of a traditional point guard, Fred VanVleet or fucking John Wall?
I'd rather have Fred VanVleet on my team than John Wall.
Who's more of a traditional point guard? Who's going to facilitate? Who is the better facilitator? John Wall.
Who can shoot the ball better?
I was going to say, but who's the better piece of the Rockets?
Fred VanVleet's a perfect combo guard.
I'm getting tired of y'all niggas throwing championship. Oh, he's a champion. Nigga,
he brought up John Wall. John Wall was at the tail end of his career when he was on the Rockets. And on top of him being at the tail end and he was injury prone.
He wasn't injured on the Rockets.
He couldn't stay healthy.
He didn't get injured on the Rockets. They sat him because they wanted to run a younger team. He even spoke on that himself. But y'all tired of y'all niggas throwing champion around. Tristan Thompson because he got experience because he's a champion.
Whoa. Hold on.
Don't do that.
Fred VanVleet better than John Wall.
No, so dude,
who got Fred VanVleet that championship?
Kawhi. But it's more of a thing. Who's a better fit for the Rockets, though?
Hold on, when we think about it, who's the second best player on that team? And it wasn't fucking Fred VanVleet. It was Pascal Siakam, who went on to be an all-star after that team. What did Fred VanVleet do? Nothing.
That was 6 years ago, brother.
But what I'm saying is, he's a champion. I'm tired of y'all niggas throwing that for low-tier ass niggas.
He's not a low-tier guy. He's making 200. He's making his salary that he's making. That doesn't mean he's
not worth that no more. And he's not worth that no more.
Everybody, okay, dude. So it's more of a thing of what do the Rockets need? Rockets need a point guard that can facilitate and make a Batman out of somebody.
You should have signed Chris
They need
Paul.
somebody that can also go get their own shot.
We
Somebody that
should
can
have
hit a
signed
deep
Chris
three.
Paul.
What does
We should have
John
went
Wall
after Lonzo.
doesn't do that as well as
We should have went
Fred.
after Lonzo. Lonzo was a free agent. We did nothing.
Oh, hold on. So you would take Lonzo over John Wall?
Now, yeah.
Now?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
now, yeah.
What does
Right
Lonzo
now.
do? What does Lonzo do?
Facilitate.
Facilitate.
John Wall.
Score
Hold
and
on.
score.
So this.
Score the
Oh.
ball?
Are you talking?
And
Wait.
score.
Are you?
And score.
You talking about John
For
Wall
no point
right
guard, he
now?
scores. For a
No,
point guard, he scores.
because
I'm not saying he's a top scorer, but
but I'm saying they had a point guard when they had John Wall. They benched him. They didn't let him play. Simon and
Because we
him.
wanted Jalen Green for some bullshit ass reason. They wanted Jalen
That was
Green.
my whole point. I said I don't care and I don't support the Rockets, and I never will hope the best for them because they treated John Wall dirty. Then y'all want the Fred VanVleet, and then you want the
But we over here acting like John Wall was just such a great player at the tail end of his career. Man, fuck John Wall.
He still was
Nigga
averaging
wasn't
16
that
and
great.
9. He still was averaging 16 and 9. What are
Bro,
you
that's
talking
not
about?
that great as a point guard, gang. Like,
16 and 9 is not that great. Come
it's
on
not
now.
that great on the Rockets. Look what it did for our team. We didn't go far
nah.
with 16
Y'all
and
didn't
9.
let him go far. Two,
Yeah.
What I'm saying is
No,
Fred
bro.
VanVleet's a better fit for the current Rockets. I'm not talking about 6 years
He's
ago and who's
Facts,
better.
'cause
I'm just talking about
if we
who's a
didn't get
better
Jalen
fit.
Green in hindsight, we would have never got Kevin Durant. So I'm not going to say it.
Fred VanVleet don't fit shit. He's not worth what he get paid. He
And
haven't
that's a
shown
different
me
story.
nothing for me to say that, bro. I'm
So
sorry.
wait,
I'm sorry.
we were second in the West last year, and he was our best player
Without
in the
KD.
playoffs.
Best player.
Without KD. With a younger
Best
team,
player.
less
Without Kevin
experienced team.
Durant.
Best player.
That's what I'm saying.
Player.
Come watch the playoffs last year.
Y'all could have kept Dylan Brooks and y'all would have been the same.
Bro was
But y'all
facilitating
could
and
have had
banging
Dylan Brooks.
threes more.
No. No. Hell no.
I'm taking Colin Gillespie over goddamn Fred
No.
VanVleet.
And then this
We just
draft
want to say
class
that.
that's coming up, this draft
I'm taking
class,
Andrew Nemhard over
it's going to be
Fred
insane.
VanVleet. Like
God damn, bro, that's stretching it.
Andrew
This draft
Nemhard.
class is going to be insane.
But not better than Fred right now.
Get Fred VanVleet the fuck out of here. Get that 5'11" demon the fuck up out of here. Like,
Bro, who's your basketball team?
don't worry about
He
all
don't.
that.
He don't
You just
have
sorry
one.
because you don't got one, bro. That's all you are right now. You just
Oh,
sorry
and
you ain't got
I'm
one.
able to give a nice analysis about how poverty the
That's
Rockets are. And
Nah,
having
you just able to hate on the team that you used to love.
I'm taking Russell
I
Westbrook
know what you're
over
saying
Fred
because
VanVleet.
I used to be a Mavs fan. I
How
hate
could
on
I
the
say
Mavs
so?
every chance I get.
Oh, I'll take Cooper Flag against my point guard over Fred VanVleet. Like that's
I mean, I
like
would
come
too.
on.
That's a
All
different
right.
story. You're talking about an all star or somebody that's like could be the face of the league compared to Fran VanVleet. That's two different things. That's like saying
Nigga,
I'll take Luca over Fred.
Chris can go
That's like
out
saying
there
I'll
and
take
play
Tatum
point
over
guard for
Fred.
them, and I like the chances of Chris as the point guard than Fred
Uh,
VanVleet.
Chris
Wait,
gonna have he
wait,
gonna
Chris
have
gonna
10
Chris gonna Chris
turnovers
gonna
and
say
7
what?
fouls.
Chris gonna have a game.
wait. Why y'all throwing?
What did he say for me for?
That's the bruiser point guard. That's the bruiser
Man,
point
we
guard.
shouldn't have
He's gonna
lost
take some
against the
niggas out.
Lakers, bro. Like, that shit was sad. Braun had 4 points at the end of
Nah,
the first half.
honestly, I think if Sengun, I didn't really like whenever. Okay, I was first off bummed, like pissed. None of y'all responded to the bet. I was like,
I knew I
hit
wasn't
up in the
taking
group.
that.
But nah, I didn't. When I honestly when I said that, I didn't realize Sengun wasn't playing. And I just thought it was a tied game. Like a couple minutes in the first, or like a few minutes in the first. So like I like, but if Sengun would have been playing, I hate to admit it, but Rockets
Yeah,
could
we
have
would
won
have
that
won.
game.
Yeah, we would have
Yeah,
won if we had Sengun. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Clint
like
Capella, there's
tonight,
only so much Clint could do at, at his age. It's only so
like
much he can do.
tonight the I 100% expect Rockets to win tonight. It's like the second game in a row. They had a night off in between games, but it's the last game of the year. KD wasn't happy about that performance. One thing I've noticed about KD when he has a bunch of turnovers that leads to loss, he typically takes care of the ball the next night. Does pretty well with it. So now, honestly, I wouldn't be. I really wouldn't be surprised. Hell, I honestly wish I would have made the underdog bet right now. But I'd take the Rockets as like a 5 point favorite right now,
Since
at
we're also
least.
talking teams and winning championships, now that Jason Tatum came back to the Celtics healthy, What's the Celtics ceiling?
And I think they're finals for sure. Like in an open Eastern
Mm,
Conference.
I
Like
say,
since that first game he came
I say
back,
Eastern
bro.
Conference at best.
Nah, that first game Tatum came back with limited minutes after that first quarter. It looked like he's been hooping almost all season. It's just like he just didn't have the stamina to be able to play the minutes that he normally does. Bro, putting up numbers already. Like you give him the rest of the season, a first round series where he doesn't have to like carry the team, but like can at least keep getting his footing and get used to that playoff intensity. I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
say
you're looking at Tatum like a similar version of the Celtics last season, just different,
it.
slightly different style.
It comes down to matchups and who they see.
Yeah.
That's what it's really gonna come down to. Like, I don't know if they get the Knicks in the second round, then sure, but I don't know, bro, because they look good, but we got to see this shit continue, and they not as deep as they was when they won the championship. You don't have Chris Stopps, you don't have
Yeah.
Drew Holiday. I mean, I like Derek White. Don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know if them three are enough.
Would you say they're a better version of the Lakers in comparison, basically?
No,
Like a
Mm.
better version, like if the Lakers are just had better talent, could play a little bit better defense.
no.
That's why
I
I
would,
wouldn't compare them to the Lakers because they play better defense.
but my
But
thing
yeah,
is also when it get to playoffs and they have to condense that rotation, it's gonna be tough because they don't actually have a real true big. So like
They
Cat or
don't.
like Jalen Durn gonna cook Quinta, like they're gonna cook that, and then Jason Tatum gonna be with that physical. Like I can see them lose to the Pistons or the Knicks because the Pistons gonna have Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Durn. You still got Asar
Hey,
Thompson. You
no,
still got Tobias
listen.
Harris.
I don't mean to cut you off, and I agree with you, but I ain't trying to hear that
Shut
shit
up! Shut
coming
up!
from
Shut up!
you.
Shut up!
Cause
not
nah, cause two
facts.
weeks ago I said the same shit, and you swore I
Yes.
was crazy as hell for saying the Pistons can make it to the finals. Trying to hear that,
Yeah, throw the flag,
bro.
Mike. Throw the flag, bro. That's a flag.
You
You
know
thought
what?
I was gonna? You really thought I was gonna let that shit slide?
You know
Huh?
what? I'm standing on it, nigga. Pistons losing 4-2, Game 6.
You
They
know it's
losing
fucked
to the
up. Not
Celtics.
only did you say I was crazy, you told me that the Pistons could lose to the Celtics. That
Hey,
came out
hey,
of your
hey,
mouth.
strong. Hey, look, had to cross my leg for this. You know what? I'm standing on it. Celtics, Game 6 against the
You don't.
Pistons.
Now I know you don't believe it. You just
Hell
trolling at this
no.
point.
Standing on it.
Fuck out of
Standing
here,
on it.
man.
Hey,
I got
hey,
100 on that.
All right,
I got 100 on that.
I'm gonna need
I
you to
got,
get a Celtics
I got
tattoo to
100 on
like
that. Who
prove
want
you're
that?
serious.
All I know is I bet my Pistons jersey when they make it to the conference final. If they make it to the conference final, I don't know. That is up in the air, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's like a done deal. And for the Celtics, bro, I do see them. I don't know about finals. It just depends on how much because it's one thing for Jason Tatum to come back during the regular season when you going team to team, night to night. But when you got to play a team for 2 weeks in the 7 game series, that shit is completely different. They gonna game plan and best believe they gonna test his ass on defense. And if he ain't ready for that shit, and it's just Jalen Brown and Derek White ball hitters, nah, man, we nah.
Nah, okay. My thing
Yeah,
with Tatum though is like he's at least gonna draw attention. But then when you look at the
That's not
Celtics as a
enough.
team, when you look at Celtics as a team though, they score a lot of their points that they score are threes. Like they're like
No,
with Tatum,
they
it's only gonna go up. So like if you're trading teams, you're saying they're big. The Celtics big is like their biggest problem area. I'll agree, but at the same time, I'll say he's underrated a little bit, especially with the
it's
scheme they run.
it's not
Uh,
just bigs though, bro. Because in the playoffs,
no, yeah,
you gotta have two people
depth.
that can create their own shot and go get that hoe when you need it. And right now, you really can only rely on Jalen Brown. And the playoffs, I don't know if you could put that much weight on Tatum just yet. If he
Well,
does, God bless him. But it comes down to that.
this is what I'll say, but you have Derek White. So if you're like,
Yeah.
if Derek White can, like, if you split the reps that Tatum would get in those situations with Derek White, and they can both win theirs, because you're also considering the fact that Derek White's playing on probably the third best defender, which is more of an even skill set for him. Like, you're looking at, he's the third best offensive player. If he can win those one on ones, and Tatum can win the one on ones that he does get, What
That's
what
that.
difference does that make? You're offsetting it. That's
That's
very
a big
similar to what the
ass if
Rockets would be
though.
doing if they were in playoffs.
Whoa! We ain't talking
No,
about the
I don't say
Rockets. We
that's a
talking
big
about
if
you.
because I trust Baldhead White to get it, bro. I trust
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
Stephanie to
I,
go
yeah.
get
I,
I
his every
trust
now and
Baldhead
then.
White too. I
Yeah,
trust
like that
Baldhead
ain't
White.
what
no,
it is.
I like Derek White, but my thing
Derek
is,
White's a
bro.
solid player.
Yeah, for sure. And
We
he's
need
a
to make some
champion.
plays different.
Hey,
We need to
said
make some plays
Derek
different.
Derek White is a champion. Derek White is a champion. The same way Fred
Yeah,
VanVleet is a champion,
that's
brother.
shit. That's shit I'm talking about.
But the
He
difference
had some good
is,
games too in playoffs.
bro, if you go back and look at the finals run, the good connection that Derek White had was with
Was
Drew
big.
Holiday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's facts.
Hey,
That
Derek White's a former Spur.
that shit was
He
bleak.
ain't win with
Key
them.
part
So,
is former.
hey, you know what? Guess what, man? Maybe they need to go pick up Corey Joseph because he got championship experience. He didn't know what to do. Also, another former Spur, we just throw champion out there.
No,
Uh,
I
All
don't.
He's
right.
a champion, man.
hey, guess what?
Might,
Jordan
might
Walsh
as well
is a
pick up J.R.
champion.
Smith.
Jordan
I
Walsh
don't
is a
like.
champion for the Celtics. He can come off the bench. Like,
He was very
So,
slick in what he did though, because he tried to compare Fred
Jamal,
VanVleet to Tristan Thompson, and they did not play the same role in them championships.
Mr. Thompson was a great defender for that Cavs team. He did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was got signed to do. That's what he
No,
did.
no,
What do you?
Tristan Thompson was getting out rebounded by Steph Curry. Fuck out of here.
He was there to stop Draymond.
If you're gonna use that
He
excuse for
didn't even
him,
do
what do you
that.
think Fred's gonna do? Fred's gonna do what he was paid to do.
Not a
You said
goddamn
Sengun is
thing.
back.
you said you're
Collect
supposed
money,
to stop
collect money, and
Draymond.
not play.
Draymond had 37 in that game seven. It seemed like Tristan Thompson wasn't doing his
Yeah,
job.
nails out of me. He was busy. He was busy with a Kardashian. I gotta give him
Yeah,
grace.
yeah.
I gotta give him grace. I gotta give him
If you're
grace.
gonna do it like that, then he should have stayed away from him.
Shit. Nigga, Lamar Odom and
Oh,
champion. I ain't gonna lie. I was with a
Lamar
Kardashian.
Odom, who was on crack.
Cocaine, cocaine summers. I ain't gonna lie. I
He
was
was
six
on
nine.
crack.
If I was 6'9", and I was rich and famous and I was fucking
Hey,
superstars,
guess what though, said
I'm
Lamar
okay.
Odom Lamar Odom a champion.
Hey man, him Derek Fisher,
Oh,
everybody. Hey, Steve Blake. Maybe I should get Steve Blake to talk to because he's a champion as well.
John
We
Wall
also
ain't no
talking about
champion. The only
talking about champions
championship
though.
John Wall got is Dougie, and bro, he a champion at that. That's about it.
Yeah.
Since we still
And
on
he a slam dunk champion. And he a slam dunk champion. Put respect on my nigga name.
since
It was a team competition that year. That don't give me
Yeah,
that
fuck.
shit.
Mike
Him and
Bibby
Terrence
Sengun
Sanders
is
Austin.
league.
back.
I was gonna say since we talking about like champions and everything, we do got March Madness coming up.
Oh yeah, we do have March Madness.
Cougars.
Chris,
I'm gonna say this.
hold
I
on,
don't know
Simon.
much about college
Hold on,
basketball.
Simon. Chris,
What?
stay on that side, brother. Don't be coming over here
Hold
talking
on.
about your
Hold
UA.
on.
Facts,
Stay
bro.
on,
Hey,
stay
Chris, I'm
on
gonna
that
not hear
side,
you
brother.
say anything
Hey,
about
hold
the
on,
Cougars.
hold on.
Cool.
I am a Houston Cougars.
Hell
No, you're
no.
not.
Yes,
Cap.
yes, bro.
Cap.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay.
Straight
Hold
cap.
on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. Let me go ahead and give it a rundown to Jay real quick. All right, Jay.
Yeah.
Last year, them niggas swore up and down that I wasn't a Houston Cougars fan. Now, real quick, like, let me ask you something
You
real
can't
quick,
even
Jay.
say the backstory, bro.
Let me ask you something real quick, Jay. How confident do you be with Houston teams whenever they
Hey,
get
shut
close to the
up.
playoffs? Like, how confident do you be with Houston franchise teams whenever they get like playoffs or like championship, and into that range?
I mean, I feel like Kelvin Sampson, honestly, I feel like he has a better chance this year to go all the way, actually win it all this year than
Okay,
he
so
does.
real quick. So the whole argument right here is so I am a Houston Cougars fan.
No, you're
The only,
not.
No,
No, you're
that's
not.
that's
hold
wrong.
on. The only reason
That's wrong.
why is because knowing Houston franchise, whether it's the Texans, Rockets, or the Cougars, only
Yeah.
exceptions is the Astros, but that's a topic for another time. Every time they make playoff bound or closer to the championship, they choke.
Yeah.
And I
And
told them niggas,
hold on, nah, because
hold
you
on.
not, no,
I
no,
told
fuck
them,
that, because you ain't saying this
hell
shit
no.
right.
Hold on. And
No,
I
yeah,
got,
what's he say, bro?
let me say this real quick. And I told this, I was like, hey, My heart is with Houston, but knowing the Houston franchise, these niggas gonna sell. Okay,
That is not
cool.
what he said.
Yes, I did.
When did
Swear to
you
God. We
Hell,
said
y'all
this shit in
gonna
LA.
lose.
We
when did
said
you
this
become a
shit in
Cougar
LA.
fan? When did you become a Cougar fan?
Bro, let me
I
nah,
been.
Jay. Let me tell you what really happened. Me,
Hell
Tommy, and
nah.
Chris, we went to LA last year, bro. We in the bar and they're about to play Duke. He say y'all are about to lose. He's talking about us. And what
No,
we do?
no, hell
That is exactly what
nah.
happened.
Bro,
Yes,
you
bro.
bro,
No.
y'all not about to
One half you
criminalize
were
me.
like for
I
the
say, bro,
Cougars. Second half, bro, you say
bro,
y'all gonna lose, and we were like,
it's
what the
good.
hell?
Like you was
Yes,
all over that
mind you,
bench,
mind you,
bro.
mind you. Hold on,
You
hold
had
on,
that
mind
bench
you.
lubed up, sliding all over it,
He
one
Mind
swore
side to
you.
the
Cooper.
other.
He swore
Whoa,
Cooper Flag was about to beat us and was on the
Mind
other
you,
side
mind you,
talking
Jay,
shit.
Jay,
we
this
ain't
is
just hear
Duke.
that.
This is
We
Duke
ain't
from
just hear
previous
that.
last year. Who? This is Duke from the previous season
I will
before.
say Duke from last year though. Did they have Filipowski on that team too?
If I'm not
Yeah,
What's
mistaken, I
his
think
name?
so.
Cal
Yeah.
yeah,
Filipowski.
yeah. Philip Koski
Yeah,
was on there.
I will say that Coop was just already mentally checked out of college basketball.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
don't
no,
think
he didn't
Coop
look good.
like like I didn't expect Coop and that team to go far in the tournament last year. As good as they were, I just felt like mentally they didn't want to. That's kind of how I feel about BYU and DeBansta. Like DeBansta's a great player. However, he chose to go to BYU. He don't give a fuck about playing college basketball if
And
he
to be
chose to go
honest
to
with
BYU.
you, Duke team still had Con Knipple and Cal Filipowski.
He
No,
got
but
he
no,
got
okay, no.
And
So I
that
agree
was
with
the
you. I agree
flag.
with Jay on this because at the end of the game, when it was getting close, Cooper Cup realized, wow, we can actually win this. Then he
Cooper
started
Cup?
making
Flag.
buckets. He started like, all right, I said Cooper Cup. My bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cooper Flag.
I didn't know that man
It's
went
good.
back to
Yeah,
college to
I
play
yeah,
basketball.
yeah. No,
Hey, look,
Cooper Flag.
hold on,
Yeah,
real quick though.
Cooper Flag
And
just
Simon
turned it
defense,
on
At
at
the
the
end, and
and
he started
Simon
making
defense,
buckets, and I was like, "Damn, we're gonna lose now." And Chris is over there saying, "Y'all gonna lose."
because it's Duke. Mind you.
dude.
Hold on, real quick though. Hold on, real
So
quick
the
though.
fact that y'all hang on,
Before
A fan's
then,
not gonna
before you
say
hold
get
y'all
on,
gonna
real quick though,
lose.
real quick. Before then, but the previous season, I don't even think Houston even made it to the eight.
but Chris,
go
if you're a Cougars
And
fan
that
and
doesn't
that's
nothing to do with that
Okay,
season.
okay.
Same season.
So let me ask you this though. So am I wrong for having second doubts when they literally went against a
yeah,
team
but look,
previously
it's
that?
not. But Chris, honestly, it's not Houston's fault necessarily for being what they are in college basketball because like you got to think about it, bro. They're in a very like it's good as big as the school Houston is. As far as basketball concerned, they're still very small, which is crazy because they historically they've been winning. You feel what I'm saying? But like they're not the Dukes or the North Carolinas or the Yukons. You feel me? They're not
Villanova.
Villanovas. You feel me? They don't have. I don't know, bro. It's just
And I
like
get that.
damn.
And I get that. So that's literally states my point. So it's like so moving on to that. When they beat Duke, in my heart, I wanted them to win, which they did. But in my head, my mind, I was mentally prepared for them to lose.
but
Okay,
it's
cool.
also
Yeah,
the fact that saying
I feel
y'all.
you.
It's also the fact that
Okay
saying
then.
y'all
Thank you,
gotta leave.
Mike.
It's
I
like
feel you.
y'all.
Yes.
The key
Hold
word
on. But
in
when
this
I
whole
say that, hold on.
situation is
I'm
y'all,
speaking for the
and the
fans
right
though.
word
I'm
should
speaking
have
for the
been
fans though.
weird.
Let me finish
Nah,
this real
it
quick.
don't
Let
matter
me
what you're
finish this real
speaking
quick.
from. It's matter where your allegiance is. If you're saying
Okay,
y'all,
so
your
then so it
allegiance
is
is
then.
not.
Not with U of H. Let's go
Yes, it
Cougars!
is.
We're winning
It
it all this
is.
year.
It's
But
not.
it is. But sometimes though, we have to set aside that fantasy and look at reality though.
Then you
You
should have
What do
agree?
you
said
You
expect
don't
as a
agree,
Cowboys
Drew?
fan, bro?
Cause whole
What
time, cause
you're
nigga,
saying is
No,
not what I
because
say as a
I get
Cowboys
what
fan.
you're saying, but like
but check this out
some
though.
things you just gotta be standing on. Like for example, that's like me with Aaron Rodgers, fool. Like is I get it, Brady's better than Aaron Rodgers, but am I gonna sit here and tell motherfuckers is Brady better? No, nigga.
You
Say
just gotta
Aaron
have a little
Rodgers
bit
is
of
better.
Chris,
delusion.
I have
Chris,
no faith in the Dallas Cowboys, and I'll say this: we aren't gonna
Wait,
do shit this year in terms of like
time out.
contention. Like we're gonna
Y'all,
be lucky to go first round. If you were to
hold
say
on.
that exact same statement about U of H, you would have replaced we with y'all. You see the difference?
But when I say y'all, see, but when I say y'all, I'm kind of like I say like in the sense of like I mentioned me, but since I'm kind of fighting against y'all, I have to say
But
y'all. It's the see though y'all not about to sit
I
here
ain't
and
gonna lie.
Oh, you're
criminalize. No,
fine.
bro.
Y'all is the diehard. The diehard. I don't
But
care if we win or lose.
But let's use this analogy too. Let's use this analogy
I
real
mean,
quick. Even though
we
we,
know how Chris
can
feels
we,
about the Colts. Just
that's
off that
exactly what
win
I'm about to
last
go to.
week.
Look at this. Look at this. The Colts. I'm a diehard Colts fan.
You
At
would
the end
never
of the day,
refer to them as y'all though. You say we. We're gonna be
cause y'all
trash.
don't like the Colts. Of course, I'm gonna say
But
we,
that's
cause y'all don't like them.
but that's because you're
You
including
don't use
yourself.
they
When you
though.
say
You don't
y'all,
use
you
they.
exclude yourself.
But check this out though. Even though I know the Colts, even though I want them niggas to go far, I have to look at the reality. We are trash. That's the same
Okay,
thing.
Yeah. We
see,
can't
you're
be
saying
saying
we
we.
instead of they. If you would have used they instead of we, it would have been the same context as the
Oh,
U of
okay,
like
okay.
UH.
So
Maybe Chris is a U of H fan, but I tell you what, Chris, your ass need to go back to first grade because you don't understand else, my
yeah.
nigga.
Okay,
You need
okay,
to
all right,
understand where your allegiance is, brother.
I
okay.
go
But,
I go
but
on
hold
U
on,
of
but
H
look, hold on.
too. Go Cougs.
I mean, he's saying it's
But
good for his
Nah,
like
yeah.
team, but you saw off
like I
that.
was saying though. But like I was saying though, it's like I can't really see ourselves
Yeah, you do.
going going far
That shit sounded
because
so forced.
I need this to be on record to say like, hey, I'm with U of H. But at the end of the day, too, it's like I don't see
Y'all?
them still. I'm gonna be real. I don't really see them. I don't really see them going past the. To be honest, I don't really see them going past Sweet 16.
Have you not
What?
looked at the bracket? Have you
What?
not looked at the bracket? Because I'm gonna be honest, each team that they will play up into like the Elite Eight or the Final Four, are literally the Elite Eight is a cakewalk for U of H.
And you don't
Wait,
understand
who do
how
they
tough the
play?
Big
Who
12
do they
was this
play?
year?
I'll look at it right now. I'll let you
They
know
play some random team at first. They'll probably play A&M, I think,
because it's
second.
not a deep bracket.
Because it's college
No,
basketball. Anything goes.
Hold on.
but
So
my
they
thing
they
is
gotta
like
play. They gotta play Idaho as the opener.
They're whooping
my thing is
Idaho.
like you
Then
understand. Do you understand
they
how like tough and how like difficult the Big 12 was this year for basketball? It was one of the most tough, like difficult, probably to like
I
conferences.
understand it, but I just feel like no school in the Big 12, and as much as I love U of H, as much I'm with Chris on this. Sometimes we get disappointed. I feel you. I love U of H, but I don't see no Big 12 school beating. And I'm not a fan of them. I'm just saying that team. Wow, that motherfucking Arkansas Razorbacks. That
That's what
boy
I'm
Darius
saying.
Acuff.
But
That
Arkansas.
motherfucker number seven.
Let's say
Number
Arkansas.
seven.
but they're not. They're nowhere near being able to play them. Like if they go to next round, they're going to play either St. Mary or Texas A&M. That's a dub for Houston.
And they're not.
Outside of that, the biggest team
I
they'll
can
go
really see
against
A&M put. I
is
can really see A&M whoop
UNC.
them though. I'm not gonna say
No,
they're
you
gonna beat their
cannot.
ass, but I
No,
can
you
really say
cannot. Because fucking A&M couldn't beat sorry ass teams this year. What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
facts. I don't think A&M might.
A&M
I don't
had a
think A&M
problems with
might.
low tier
Hmm.
teams.
They're a
Like
football
Wake
school.
Forest would push A&M to the fucking brink of like what are we talking about? I think
No,
Sam Houston beat Texas A&M. What are we talking about? And Sam Houston getting the doors blown off of them right now.
no. A&M's putting all their money to football right now.
I'm like, what are we talking about? Like, I'm not even that big of a UH fan when it comes to like college basketball. Who hung up?
That man's that
Jay
Jeff,
man's
did.
gone.
I think
you
Jay
can
I
left.
bring him
thought
up.
I thought I left.
Bring
I
him
was
up
like,
back
wait a
on.
minute. But nah, bro, I can't see it. I can't see it.
I could
Like
see it,
Chris said.
man. Like Samson, I believe in Samson. They almost did it last
I got
year.
a phone call.
When you look at their stats, like offensively and their defensive stats, their defense isn't quite as good as it was last year. If I think that's correct. But their offense is definitely a lot better than what it was last year. And so I feel like those two things balance out to make a better team than what they had last season. Last season, that took them to the championship. I feel like if they had this team this year, last year, they win. But yeah, that's not a great comparison. And all the teams this year are different from last year. But taking that into context, I think we're kind of about to see Houston kind of get a little bit of a basketball kind of reputation. I feel like we're seeing the
I feel
birth
like
of like U of H becoming a basketball school
I
for
feel
at
like
least short term.
they've already kind of started that. My only thing is it's March Madness, bro. So as much as
Yeah,
I believe in U of H, we've seen crazier shit happen, bro. Real tough, and that's the
and
only reason why you can't say for sure. But I think that the correct word is they should. Like they should make it to at
They
least
should
30.
win.
Yeah. I don't know if they will because if they have an off shooting night and somebody go out there and become Steph Curry at fucking Davidson, then you never know what the
Bro,
fuck happens. But they should though. They should be one of the favorites, and they should have an easy road to the Elite Eight.
But yeah, I'm not
T,
even gonna
I
lie to
really think
you.
you should be a lawyer. I really feel like in another life you're a lawyer, T. You
What do you mean?
always like words, very precise.
Hey
See,
man.
I'm a
you
lawyer.
want to
I got
explain?
him on retainer.
We're literally talking about, you know how you like, oh, like, just because they better, they should win, but that don't mean they theoretically gonna win. I'm looking at Utah Valley right now, and I'm like, y'all only lost 7 games. And y'all about to lose to George Washington when my
So
money when my money on the line. When
that
my
I
money
mean
on the line.
that type of shit is what makes March Madness because it's one and done. All you have to do is have a bad day and you go
Hmm.
home. So
But
you
that's
could
where
be
I
the
feel like.
favorite.
So that worry, like
They missed the game
just being
winner.
a Cowboy, like a DFW fan of sports, like professional sports, any fan, like sport or team I cheer for, I have worry of doubt. Like I'm used to expecting the worst, um, especially in playoffs. But the fact that the U of H got to go through that Big 12 tournament, that was, I feel like U of H is prepared for the tournament. I feel like they have gone through like just the regular season, the way things have gone, they're prepared. Like I don't. Part of me that's doubtful and used to being like a Cowboys fan is like, yeah, honestly, like U of H, us being a first round out, yeah, that's honestly that's probably a 50% chance. But at the same time, if I like separate that from what I know of U of H, no, I'm confident we go to finals,
Yeah.
and I believe we win.
I'm still mad about last year, bro, because
And should have won.
we let we let them do the same shit we did to Duke. We came back late in the game and they sold and we sold the bag in the fucking championship, bro.
Knuckle and Flag started balling, bro. Knuckle got hot, then Flag got hot, and it was like, all right. It's like
No, no,
Knuckle got
no. Not,
going, like,
not the Duke game. Was it Florida?
oh, well, no, I'm talking about like what happened in that end at the end, like
Oh yeah,
with,
yeah.
and then like what they did to U of H when they did it to Florida. I think we watched both of those games. Both games, Chris was saying, y'all.
I was
Not
also going to mention we know Chris's stance on his teams. Whenever we saw from last week, it only took a bit of a jersey of a player of my choice for him to admit his true feelings on the Colts.
Chris said, not we could do something else. I'm
He
worth the
didn't just
$100.
he
Hey
didn't
Chris, your
just say
nickname gotta be
that.
Wafer, bro. You gonna be your nickname gotta be Wafer, bro, because you just a wave out there, bro. You just kind of walk on everything.
Gone
Hey
with the
man,
win, Chris. He go with the
Ew,
win.
Hey,
windy.
I'm gonna
Which
say this real quick, bro. So, even with the coast this episode, I still kind of held my ground a little bit. We rarely talked about him as much, but that's all I'm gonna say. Cause man, I ain't trying to have another fight. I ain't trying to have another fight.
So you
Especially
feel
don't
so
want
you
to.
saving
I
that for the
mean,
regular season or the draft?
it only could be a fight if you put up one.
I was gonna say you
Yeah.
feeling more confident about that jersey bet now.
Hell no.
But it's only a fight if you're able to put up a fight, Chris. Remember that.
Hey, speaking of bets, anybody want to make a bet on this Rockets Lakers game though?
Hell no, because it's already starting and you already see how it's going.
Last time I saw it was like 2 point game
I
tied.
ain't even watching it. I gotta turn it on.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all saw what the Thunder had the Nets doing, but 60 to
Mm.
24 and a half.
And
I
that's
said,
them,
ain't no
bro.
way ain't no way you only put up 24 points. You put up 12 points in each quarter.
That's
I would
fucking
hope it's
sad.
12 points each quarter. Because if you dropped
You
8 points, then
playing college? You got a college team out there? Shit.
I will also
who?
say that is it for today's episode. If y'all enjoyed today's episode, leave a like, drop a comment, share the video with your friends. We will catch y'all next time with more topics. Peace.
Yes, sir.